I like books, and seeing as you probably do as well, I have some recommendations for you. The cream of the crop from my personal, although not so extensive, personal library. 3 more to be precise. 3 more books that changed my life. First one, 4,000 Weeks. As you can guess, the main theme of this book is time management. But the moment you flip open the first page, you realize that this is different than your typical time management book, with their works 100% of the time, productivity techniques or priority management systems or whatever. It addresses the modern problem of time management and why these techniques shouldn't even exist in the first place. It was like a punch to my face. Everything I thought about productivity systems and time management was completely turned upside down. Why should we have to do all these things when we have so little time to use it on in the first place? It blew my mind. If we change the way we view time itself as a concept, we change the way we live through it. No, we don't have enough time to do what we want to accomplish, but we do have enough time to do what actually matters to us. The day will never arrive when you finally have everything under control, when your to-do lists have stopped getting longer, when you're meeting all your obligations at work and in your home life, and when the fully optimized person you've become can turn, at long last, to the things life is really supposed to be about. Let's start by admitting defeat. None of this is ever going to happen. Oliver Burkeman. Now let's move on to the second book on my list, The Courage to be Disliked. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I thought the same thing when I first saw this book. What's with this corny title that obviously targets people who are in a vulnerable state of mind? And to be honest, I'd be inclined to agree with that statement as well, if I hadn't read the book. You'll have to forgive the author on that point, it's translated from Japanese. Blame the publishers instead. This book addresses courage, yes, but it's much more than that. You see, for a book to have an impact on my way of life, it must change the way I view a core concept. For example, the first book changed the way I see time itself. For this book, it's relationships. It claims that all the problems we have come from interpersonal relationships. Now, I do agree that this is a big claim to make, and I'll let the book explain itself on this topic since it's much better than me at doing so. Still, to help better understand this, I'll make an example. You make a mistake in a project that has cost your company hundreds of thousands of dollars. You do not actually fear the loss of money. You fear the repercussions that will come from your boss, your coworkers, or your clients. You fear the relationships that will be affected, not the material that will be lost. If relationships are the core of our problems, then that also means that they are the core of our happiness. Unless one is unconcerned by other people's judgments, has no fear of being disliked by other people, and pays the cost that one might never be recognized, one will never be able to follow through in one's own way of living. That is to say, one will not be able to be free. Ichiro Kishimi. Third and last one on my list here is Goodbye Things. After reading this book, I got rid of everything that didn't add value to my life. Everything. This flower pot, gone. My toothbrush, gone. This camera, gone. Okay, obviously I'm just joking. I'm not that dumb, I think. This book teaches minimalism in a way that doesn't sound pretentious. Fumio Sasaki, the author, was just a regular guy who had a stressful and unhappy life. That is, until he discovered minimalism, and he wanted to share that gift with the world. We like to attach our identity to the objects we own. Oftentimes, those objects become a burden, and we have to take care of them when we should take care of ourselves first. Objects send us many messages by their presence alone, saying things like, "You have to use me," or "You have to take care of me," because obviously, you didn't buy them for nothing. It taught me the art of letting go, and finding my self-worth by simply being myself, instead of trying to find it through external means, like the work I accomplish, what I wear, or, well, the objects I own. Minimalism is built around the idea that there's nothing that you're lacking. Fumio Sasaki. Well, if I can get you to read one of these books, my job here is done. If not, don't worry, I'll be back with more in the future, so be sure to subscribe to make sure you don't miss that. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.